Welcome to 7 Boats Academy. Right now we will discuss about how to create a Robots.Txt file for an e-commerce website. Now we have already learned about Robots.Txt that we can welcome different search robots by writing user agent and then colon and then star, and then we can disallow the different files or folder or pages or dynamic URLs of your website in the disallow part, writing in the disallow part. Now for e-commerce website, there are certain situation like if you are selling a t-shirt, that t-shirt is a specific product page, so you have the description and the picture of the t-shirt. Now there are certain variations of the t-shirts like in size and color. So whenever you select say red or blue color t-shirt, so URL will change, but the product descriptions and all other content would be the same. The same way, if you click on the size, so automatically the URL would be changed, but the page content will be the same. So in that way, one product with say another one color variation and another size variation, so one product will have color plus size, so three variant pages, and then the content would be duplicate. So you have to disallow the other two variation pages in your robots.txt file so that your main t-shirt page would rank higher. So let's take an example here. So we click on flipkart.com, and if we go to t-shirt, so you check the URL here, men's clothing t-shirts, and if we select Wrangler t-shirt, so you see this is men's clothing t-shirts, so you can see this URL up to this part, then this is the dynamic part coming there. Now you check on any individual product, so individual products you can see the product page URL Wrangler men s t-shirt. Now if you select the size say M, now see this URL will be changed. So this URL, if you check with the last one here, so you can see here, this is, if I select the Excel, so you can see size selected true, like this way, this is the dynamic URL is coming here. So you have to block this URL, and if we also select the colors, this is only one color is available here. So if we click on double XXL, so you see again this has been changed, so we have to block this. Now if we check with Flipkart's robot.txt, so you can see how they have blocked this for SEO. So you can see here URL parameters blocking for SEO. So you can see disallow this affiliate ID, disallow the layout, disallow the size selected. So you can see the size selected here. So you can see this size selected. So you can see here the size selected is there. So in that way, see the size selected there. So in that way they have blocked this URL parameters. So for an e-commerce website, you have to find out these URL parameters, and these parameters depends on the platform to platform, website to website. So you have to find out the structure of these URL parameters for your e-commerce website, and accordingly you have to include them in your robots.txt file. Let's take another example here. So if we click on Creative Hands website, and if we search here with say brush, and if we search here, so we can see here any search URL pattern is like catalog search result cat, like this way. And if we search with say paint, so you see this URL pattern is same, so like this way. So what we can do, so we can block this one, so we can write this way in our robots.txt file. So we can write this way. So all these URLs, catalog search result question mark cat equal to star, so we can block in that way. Now if we sort it with say name, now if you check this, now you see this, now you see this. So these are the again the dynamic URL, and it's giving the duplicate page, so in that you have to block it. So you can block it like this way. So catalog search result, like this way you can also add this, like this part you can also add in a separate disallow part. So you can write again the disallow part here, so you can write this way. So you can write this way. So this is another URL format. Like this way you can disallow the other formats. So this is the typical pattern of writing Robots.Txt. Now if we check with another website, so here you can see this is also e-commerce website. Here you can see the compare products and the and if you see here like add to cart, so this is kind of duplicate pages here. So here we can see if you select on any individual product, and you can see the add to cart. So cart option you can just ignore it, so you can disallow the cart page. If we select the color, now the URL is not changed here, so this is fine, so you don't have to check it. Now if we go to say tunic, now you can see the sort order, so you can sort like this way. Now you see this one, so sort equals to PD name and order equal to SC. So this is again URL parameters that you have to ignore in your Robots.Txt file. So in that way you have to write it. Again if we go to compare products, so compare products is not necessary, so you can also like this, you can also block this URL parameters. So this will be your Robots.Txt. You should be careful about how to select these URL parameters, and this is mostly required for e-commerce website to minimize the risk of duplicate content. Thank you.